Hey, welcome back, and a warm hello to newcomers. We are on an exciting quest to unearth the best MS-DOS retro gaming laptops. Today's laptop screams corporate boardroom, but holds a secret that could make it your ultimate DOS gaming dream. Let's dive into the Toshiba Tecra 750 CDT. This flagship model was released in 1997 at around $6,500. Under this deceptively business-like exterior, what truly separates this machine is the integrated Yamaha OPL3 and OPL4-ML2 hardware wavetable. It's the kind of secret weapon that brings these old games truly to life. Its 233 MHz Pentium MMX is a powerhouse for later DOS titles, but for all the titles from earlier eras, it's a runaway train. But here's where the Tecra 750 CDT truly shines. This machine has incredible BIOS level tuning. You're able to reduce the CPU speed to a fundamental lower clock speed for those super sensitive games. And don't forget the ability to switch the CPU to fast and slow mode on the fly with the function and F2 shortcut. You can also adjust the cache mode, choosing between the faster write-back mode or the slower performance write-through mode as desired. This level of granular control is a massive advantage that sets many Toshibas apart. In the second BIOS page, you can adjust the various sound settings, including FM, wavetable ports, and IRQs. For video, the Tecra 750 CDT sports an S3 Virge MX 3D graphics accelerator with 4MB of SGRAM. The S3 chips are renowned for their rock-solid 2D performance compatibility. Now, with that 1024x768 native display, lower resolution DOS games will have unused areas at the top and bottom of the screen. Getting sound to work involves setting the blaster variables to align with the BIOS. However, in some games where audio might not play, initializing the sound subsystem using the Setup SA utility is more reliable. This utility also allows for adjusting advanced settings like input levels and tone. The laptop offers excellent Sound Blaster Pro and Windows Sound System compatibility, and digitized sound playback is consistently clear and without stuttering. A common drawback for many great retro DOS laptops is the lack of a built-in MIDI game port. However, this laptop largely compensates for this with its built-in hardware OPL4 wavetable synthesis. Let's unleash this executive beast and see how it really performs in speed-sensitive games. My traditional to-go titles, Wing Commander and Ultima VII, play smoothly with the correct BIOS and Sentinel settings. MMX era powerhouses like Quake run quite well with a respectable 14.8 frames per second at 640 by 480 and 16.9 frames per second at 640 by 400. Let's now examine the 3D bench results. As anticipated, the combination of setmul and BIOS adjustments provide a comprehensive range of CPU performance spanning from the 12 MHz to 86 processors of the 1980s to the later CPUs of the mid to late 1990s. Let's now delve into the hardware features of this laptop. On the right side, you'll find a telephone line port for the integrated modem, proprietary ports designed for cellular phones and webcams, and a versatile modular bay that can accommodate either optical or floppy drives. To use a floppy drive concurrently, an external module is necessary, which connects to the left side. That same left side also includes 2 PC card slots and a pair of USB ports, very convenient for file transfers. The front panel features indicator LEDs, an infrared port, and a hardware volume knob, which I prefer over shortcut keys. It has a customary high-quality 84 keys keyboard with an acupoint device, and above it are 2 stereo speakers. On the rear are serial, VGA, docking, and parallel ports, along with a 15 volts power port common to many models of that era. Additionally, there is a second infrared port, composite and S-video out, and audio ports including a line-in port for merging external sound like MIDI modules without an external mixer. Upgrading the 32MB onboard RAM is straightforward. Access the panel under the hard drive compartment on the laptop's bottom, and you are able to add 2 64MB EDO RAM modules, increasing the total to 160MB. Now, no retro machine is without its quirks. The Tecra 750 CDT has a few things to keep in mind. As with many laptops from this era, replacing the internal CMOS batteries is strongly advised due to the tendency to leak. This task, while requiring some disassembly, is fortunately not overly complex for this particular laptop. Simply unscrew the lower front panel and remove the communication module. Here we can also have a partial view of the 2 Yamaha sound chips. For the hard drive, it managed to detect my 64GB card, but can probably support larger capacities. Beware though, a special caddy is required, and I am not a big fan of such proprietary items. While the Tecra 750 CDT scores high in almost every aspect, remember that MIDI game port lives on the docking station such as the PA2713U. It brings to the table this connectivity that's lacking in so many laptops of this era. But if you need to connect on the go your game controller for X-Wing or Falcon 3, or your MT32 or SC55, it's not the most compact solution, and you may want to look elsewhere. So, does the Toshiba Tecra 750 CDT earn its place among the elite DOS gaming laptops? The combination of power, features, build quality, compatibility, and stability makes it a true standout. When paired with its docking station, the Toshiba Tecra 750 CDT earns an outstanding RB score of 4.3 out of 5. If you love this review and you're as passionate as I am about finding the best hardware for DOS gaming, then smash that like button. Also drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you haven't joined the community yet, consider subscribing to show your support and so as not to miss any future adventures in this quest. Thanks for coming along, see you next time.